Alabama's WVUA News at 5 with your award-winning news team, Lynn Brooks, Terry Brewer, weather with Richard Scott, and sports with Gary Harris.
Coming up in home team weather, showers are moving out of our neck of the woods, dry air moving in, but how about the weekend forecast plus more rain chances down the road? Home team weather is coming up in a bit. Stay with us.
Today marks 11 years since a deadly tornado ripped through Tuscaloosa County. We will hear from survivors who say their lives were changed forever. And it's a question many people face: how much to tip and who should you tip during the holidays? We'll have the answers. I'm glad you're with us tonight. I'm Lynn Brooks. Terry Brewer has the night off. It is a rainy start to your Friday evening. The question now, are you going to be looking at rain the whole weekend? We have somebody who can answer that question, and that is Chief Meteorologist Richard Scott. Hi, Richard.
Hey, Lynn. Good Friday to you. Got some good news for you, and that means all the rain is moving out just in time for your weekend plans. Still a little mist happening. That should taper off later on tonight. Back out towards the west, however, still a lot of cloud cover to talk about. And those clouds will gradually spread out later tonight, getting cooler behind the cold front. 60 still in Clanton. We have 53 in Tuscaloosa, 42 in Haleyville. And the forecast this weekend, hey, looking great. Going to be cooler, though, 58 degrees on Saturday, 61 on Sunday. Good supply of sun both days, chilly at night. How about the rest of that forecast, though? There are more rain chances just down the road. Plus, we'll try to talk about a little Christmas weather. Home team weather is coming up in just a bit. Stay with us.
Today marks 11 years since an F4 tornado carved its way across Tuscaloosa County. Saturday, December 16th, 2000. That's a day few Tuscaloosa residents will ever forget. The tornado left its mark on the Taylorville and Hillcrest areas, 18 miles, in fact, of damage. 144 people injured, 251 homes destroyed, 179 mobile homes struck, and 11 people gone. Tonight, we are looking back at that day. Reporter Billy Hong filed this report on December 16th, 2000.
The twister you're seeing was responsible for today's widespread damage across Tuscaloosa County. Homes were leveled to the ground, trailers were blown away to nothing, and families were torn apart within just a matter of minutes.
We've had a tornado that has come through, yet unknown what class it is. Right now, I can confirm 7 fatalities.
These fatalities are accompanied by 41 injuries and 2 missing people. Areas in Tuscaloosa hit hardest by today's twister, extended from Bear Creek Road all the way up to East Cottondale.
Damage that occurred out in the county has been severe over in the area of Bear Creek and Old Marion Road, especially in the area of the Bear Creek Trailer Park. That's where we had a number of the fatalities.
After the extensive damage to the Bear Creek area, one man says he is just fortunate to be alive.
Some houses are just totally gone. You wouldn't even know that there was a trailer there. We're just blessed by God that, we're alive.
The Woodland Forest area was also hit hard by today's twister. Kathy Jones says she is also fortunate to be alive after the tornado ripped down her street, leaving this tree on top of her home. Jones says today will be a day she'll never forget.
The sound was very, very loud. Very loud, and the stuff was just crashing. I could hear it, but I don't know. I was just so scared. I was so scared.
Homes in Hinton Place along with Hillcrest Meadows were also leveled to the ground. Residents living in these areas were forced to go elsewhere for the night. Meanwhile, officials say today's twister may take months to clean up.
Again, that report filed Saturday, December 16th, 2000. And now, 11 years later, some residents remember the tornado like it happened yesterday. Looking at the neighborhoods now, hard to imagine the devastation that was once in the Taylorville community. And while the buildings and houses are rebuilt, for some, the emotional scars are still present. Hillcrest Meadows resident Glennis Rhodes told us it takes a lot longer to heal those wounds than to rebuild buildings.
A lot of homes had to be rebuilt, and again, I think it was 11 lives lost. Of course, even one is too many, but just the emotional sense took a long time, more so than the rebuilding of the houses.
We will have much more from residents reflecting on the storm, including how they are now encouraging those affected by the April 27th tornado. You'll see that tonight on WVUA News at 6. And WVUA will bring you 2 encore presentations of Faces of the Storm this weekend. Faces of the Storm is WVUA's hour-long documentary based on the April 27th Tuscaloosa tornado. You can catch it Saturday at 9 p.m., then again Sunday at 2 p.m., And remember this, you can also buy a DVD copy of Faces of the Storm. All net proceeds will benefit the Tuscaloosa Disaster Relief Fund. To order, the number to call 205-758-7588. Big changes could be on the way for a Tuscaloosa post office, and that has some residents pretty concerned. As we've reported to you, the U.S. Postal Service is considering consolidating its mail sorting operation from the Skyland Boulevard location with the office in Birmingham. Last night, residents and local lawmakers spoke out at a forum at Stillman College. Postal officials said the move could delay delivery time and cut jobs. Tuscaloosa Mayor Walt Maddox says the move would be a disservice to the city.
Don't forget, you've already taken 2 of our postal stations away from us already, and now you're coming back in again. We lost 7,000 jobs on April 27th. Don't continue. If you're going to move down this road, do it in an open and transparent way.
They're among the finest and most dedicated employees we have across the country, so it doesn't have to do with their dedication or commitment to service.
The decision on whether to move the facility will be made by the beginning of 2012. On your home team Money Watch tonight, it is the last weekend before Christmas. That means shoppers will be packing the stores looking for those Christmas gifts. But experts say this time of the year, people are the most vulnerable to financial crime. University of Alabama certified financial planner Jan Brakefield says there are some things you can do to protect yourself. Brakefield says you should keep a close eye on cash and credit cards because in the midst of all that holiday shopping frenzy, it can be very easy for someone to try and steal your personal information.
Conceal your card while paying for purchases. Someone in line behind you or around you might try to memorize or copy your account number or your PIN number. And put your card in a secure place. When the cashier returns it to you, don't absent-mindedly stick your card in a coat pocket or place it elsewhere where it could easily fall out.
Continuing now on your Money Watch, 'tis the season of giving, but giving to everyone gets expensive. The same questions about tipping and gifting come up every holiday season, and an etiquette coach recommends managing your list by keeping it to those you deal with directly.
Babysitter, your child's teacher, your hairdresser, your doorman, people who are taking care of you on a daily basis that make a difference to your day throughout the year.
A few things to help you simplify all this. Some guidelines from good tips from the Emily Post Institute. When tipping your hair salon, they say you should tip the cost of one visit divided among those who take care of you. Your babysitter should get the tip of one evening's pay plus a small gift from the kids. When it comes to your newspaper carrier, you should tip them $10 to $30 in cash or, of course, a gift. For your housekeeper, up to 1 week's pay or a gift. And to avoid getting caught empty-handed when someone has a gift for you, keep some small wrapped items in your office and in your home. It is easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of the holidays and lose your focus. And that's why a local church is trying to help residents of Tuscaloosa County remember the reason for the season. Members of Taylorville Baptist Church are putting on a live nativity this weekend. Organizers say the event brings to life the story of the birth of Jesus Christ, his death on the cross, and resurrection. There will be live animals, including a donkey. The live nativity runs tonight and Saturday, that is from 6 until 9 p.m. Find out what clever way one soldier used to surprise his daughter for the holiday. And the Bama football team will begin BCS Bowl practice on Monday. The details later in Alabama's Home Team Sports.